real quick. You both stop the real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting. My name's Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. We are once again here with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen on a beautiful Friday night in New England with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen Championship race. Unfortunately, tonight, one of our drivers in the top 4 was unable to make it, so your top 3 racing for the championship tonight are Nathan Reed, Wesley Tribble, and Kyler McCarthy. McCarthy not yet set a time. I'm not sure if he is even really in the session yet. His time is running out here at Homestead Miami Speedway with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, home of all your favorite Fearless drivers merchandise, Goose's Rattle Can Shop, the official paint booth of Fearless Broadcasting, Rock Bottom Racing, and of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Tier 1 Setups. Use code FEARLESS, that's FEARLESS, at checkout for 10% off your orders. Dutch's Dirty Dozen brought to you in part by Hidden. Built for the hunt, built to last, check out Hidden. Our gear is lightweight, durable, and water-resistant, designed to stay quiet in the woods when it matters most. We even built zinc anti-odor technology right into the fabric so you stay undetected for longer. We partnered with Lee Bryce and songwriter Rob Hatch to design it, and our patented camo pattern is built to help you disappear when the moment counts. Check it out now at hidden.com, HIDEN.com. So far, 15 cars have set an official time. Andrew Ziegler, Wesley Tribble, Nathan Reed, Parker Parrish, Andrew Howell, Chris Hill, Ryan Apt, Reese Cloudis, Mason Stevens, Dominic Billings, Andrew Argo, Austin Alexa, Tom Shacklock, Jacob Williams, John Winkler, Joey Stone out on track, trying to make a time. Kyler McCarthy not yet with a time, which is concerning. I do not believe he has really joined the session at all. I do not see him here on Discord, which is concerning, because this may be only a two-horse race to the end. Gonna be a great way to end out this race, or this season, excuse me, tonight with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Apologies, I am a little tired tonight. Been up since about 5 this morning. Excited for the new Forza Horizon 6. I have pre-ordered it, and I got to play it early with Premium Edition. It has been an absolute riot to play so far with the few hours I've been able to put in before and after work. Couldn't be happier with Japan. I love the new physics. I love the new style of the cars. It really looks and feels great to play. A little bit of tweaking, which would have to be done, in my opinion, to make it just a little bit better. But hey, overall, for Japan, I'm thoroughly pleased with how incredible the team at Forza has been able to do and represent Japan and its culture so far. I also do have a bit of an announcement I will be making later in the stream, so it is not quite time for that just yet, but you will all be hopefully pleasantly surprised about where and what the plans are for the future for me. Join us tomorrow night. We will be here with the Wild West Racing League Redline 600, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. It's going to be a heck of a night. Many of the guys with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen are going to be running in it. It's going to be Charlotte Motor Speedway, 400 laps in the 2013 Chevrolet SS Legacy car. A lot of struggling drivers out here tonight. I've been really trying to put the power down in that car and get some good times going. A lot of work to do for the majority of them. Nothing against their talent, believe me. These guys are incredibly fun and incredibly fast to race around. Question really is going to be who is going to get it tomorrow with the Wild West 600. Fearless Broadcasting is always hiring more broadcasters, so make sure you throw your name into the mix. Message Ethan Farless on Facebook or Discord, or leave a message in the comments down below. As we head towards qualifying here at Homestead, Miami, this will be a nighttime event. Sun starting to set in qualifying, as you can see the tone of the race beginning to change. Let's ride on board with Andrew Howell. First qualifying lap here for Andrew Howell here at Homestead, Miami, through turns 1 and 2. 2-mile classic oval shape. Very interesting setup for these next-gen Cup cars. These cars do not like slowing down. Kyler McCarthy is, in fact, now on the Discord. I see him. So congratulations. We do have a three-way battle for the championship out here tonight. We roll off a turn 4 with the number 4 car of Andrew Howell. Past the start-finish line, first flying lap, 32.863. Jacob Williams on track as well, right behind him. Let's see where he goes. Whoa, Andrew Ziegler, 32.797. Howell, about 0.6 off the pace. Jacob Williams all over half a second. Reese Cloudis over 1.5 seconds. What in the heck is going on with that? We roll off a turn 4 with the number 4. I believe that is the B&R Racing. does not improve his time. Andrew Argo up to third. Jump on board with Austin Alexa. He rolls off of pit road in the number 13 Liquid Death Chevrolet. Down the backstretch, charging down into turns 3 and 4 we go, running all the way up against the wall. Bit of a scrape, not sure if that will count as a 0x. Andrew Ziegler, fastest car on track, 32.797, time to beat for Andrew Howell in second place. Alex Alexa did get a 0x that lap, so he will have to go again. Through turns 1 and 2 we go. Ryan Apt up to 6th at the moment. Mason Stevens in 5th. Going to be a great way to end out this championship event. 13 running all the way down to the bottom. Not sure what he's really doing here. He seems to really be slowing down through turns 3 and 4, making sure he stays away from the wall. Tom Shacklick in the 66. 13. Did the 13 get an X? 13 might have had an incident. He will not qualify. Austin Alexa will not qualify. Kyla McCarthy. We have a good amount of guys who haven't qualified yet. John Winkler, Wesley Tribble, Dominic Billings, Nathan Reed, Austin Alexa, who just failed to qualify, Parker Parrish, Kyla McCarthy, and Joey Stone yet to set a time out here tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway. Dominic Billings out on track in the 89. Let's take a look at what he's up to as he rolls into turn 3, really sending that number 89 hidden Dutch's Dirty Dozen Toyota Camry through turns 3 and 4. Charging down the front stretch, track starting to cool down. Times starting to improve. 89. That may have been his opening lap. Rolling through turns 3 and 4 again, staying nice and high. Trying to keep the momentum up here at Homestead Miami. This place is definitely an inertia-style racetrack. You need to run fast and you need to run really high to keep the speed going. Dominic Billings up to 6th place with a hell of a qualifying run. He rolls off of turn 2, right up against the wall. Trying to keep the momentum going here. Sticking right up against the high side through turns 3 and 4 we go. Staying about half a lane down from the wall. That wall does tend to suck race cars in. It can just reach out and grab you once you're up against the one. The wall, there is not a lot to get you away from it. 89 of Dominic Billings does not improve. 88 of Parker Parrish up to 8th on his qualifying run. May have scraped the wall there in the hidden pit stop number 88. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch we go. John Winkler, Wesley Tribble, Nathan Reed, Kyler McCarthy, and Joey Stone yet to qualify. Time running out for that opportunity here at Homestead Miami Speedway with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless. Do not know how much longer is left in qualifying. Nobody venturing out onto the racetrack. We get a nice aerial view of the 2-mile oval here at Homestead Miami. That is actually something I'm kind of surprised NASCAR hasn't done. I'm kind of surprised NASCAR has never considered running the road course here. Admittedly, it is a bit narrow, but I still think that would be a really fun thing to see. NASCAR Cup cars on the road course here at Homestead Miami. That'd probably be a riot. Kyler McCarthy out on track in the number 24. Let's see what he can do. He rolls down through turns 3 and 4, really winding that baby up. Rolling down through turns 3 and 4 we go. 24, Kyler McCarthy, one of your 3 championship drivers out here tonight. Joey Stone also out on the racetrack. As the start-finish line, he's up to 4th already. Let's see if he can improve. Quarter second behind the 19 of Andrew Ziegler. Flipping the apron off of turn 2, a little loose. Trying to recover it. Down the backstretch we go, charging into turn 3. Question is, will he try to run a higher line? No, he won't. Holding it about half a lane, now a full lane off of the bottom. The very bottom and the very top lanes are incredibly loose. He rolls off of turn 4, past the start-finish line. He does not improve. Joey Stone in the number 83. Jump on board with him. In the pit stop, number 8. Off of turn 4 as well. This is his first opening lap out here tonight at Homestead, Miami. Let's see what he can do. Up to 3rd. 1.196 behind the leader, beating out Andrew Argo in the number 42 by, what is that, 0.04 of a second. Heck of a run for that number 8 car out here as he charges back down into turns 3 and 4. Let's see if he improves again. Down past the start-finish line. He does! He takes pole! 32.698. 5/58 hundredths of a second ahead of Andrew Ziegler. Nathan Reed now on track in the number 84 Tecton Chevrolet. Down through turns 3 and 4. I believe this is his opening lap. Or maybe his first full qualifying run. It may be. Let's take a look. He takes pole immediately. 32.582. 1/10 ahead of the 83 as he rolls off of turn 2. I believe he's just taking it easy as he knows he doesn't have anything to worry about now. Wesley Tribble out on track in the number 02. Let's see what he can do. We still are on board with the 84. Very sideways off of turn 4. Past the start-finish line we go. Does he improve again? He does! 32.582. Let's see. Or that might be a 6. I can't read it. The number's too small. Wesley Tribble in the number 02 Dollar General DeWalt Toyota Camry. Down off of turn 2 and onto the backstretch we go, charging down into turn 3. Whoa. Okay, radio issues for the 02 of Wesley Tribble. Oh, his qualifying comes to end. He did not qualify in time. Sun beginning to set here at Homestead Miami State Speedway. We are running 2 halves of this race. Stage 1 ending at lap 75. Stage 2 ending at the very end of the race, lap 150. Nathan Reed will be your pole sitter for this race. Joey Stone in second. Andrew Ziegler in third. Andrew Howell in fourth. Andrew Argo in fifth. Kyler McCarthy in sixth. Jacob Williams in seventh. Mason Stevens in 8th. Dominic Billings in 9th. Ryan Apt in 10th. Parker Parrish in 11th. Chris Hill in 12th. Tom Shacklock in 13th. Reese Cloudis in 14th. Wesley Tribble in 15th. Austin Alexa in 16th. And John Winkler in 17th. Nathan Reed, Wesley Tribble, and Kyler McCarthy are going to be the cars to watch out here tonight. Those are the 3 cars in the championship with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you in part by Hidden. Built for the hunt, built to last. Check out Hidden. Our gear is lightweight, durable, and water-resistant, designed to stay quiet in the woods when it matters most. We even have built zinc anti-odor technology right into the fabric so you stay undetected for longer. We partnered with Lee Bryce and songwriter Rob Hatch to design it, and our patented camo pattern is built to help you disappear when the moment counts. Check it out now at hidden.com, HIDEN.com. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, home of all your favorite Fearless drivers merchandise, Goose's Rattle Can Shop, the official paint booth of Fearless Broadcasting, Rock Bottom Racing, and of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Tier 1 Setups. Use code FEARLESS, that's Fearless, at checkout for 10% off your orders. We are rolling here at Homestead, Miami for the final race of the Dutch's Dirty Dozen season here. Is that? Oh, I was wondering, it's like, wait a minute, did the pace car just do a burnout off of pit road? What the heck was that? No, that's just how dirty the racetrack here is at Homestead Miami Speedway. Gotta be very careful with how much dirt is on the bottom of the racetrack. You will not get these race cars stopped out here at Homestead Miami. You're still on board with the 84 of Nathan Reed, slowly warming that car up. Solid field of 17 drivers out here tonight with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Again, folks, make sure to tune in tomorrow night where you'll see a handful of these guys and plenty of other really good drivers racing in the Wild West Racing League Redline 600. Brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. I will be in the booth for that, so make sure you tune in for that tomorrow night starting around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pace car's lights are off. Down pit road it goes. Rolling up towards the restart zone we go. Nathan Reed on the point. Green flag is out in the championship race here at Homestead Miami Speedway. 84 in the 8. Away clean. 8 dives down to the bottom. 84 on the top. Doing a switchback into turn 1. 8 of Joey Stone up to the lead on the bottom of the racetrack through turns 1 and 2. Whoa, Nathan Reed with a bit of a blip. We have smoke on the racetrack. 89's around. Dominic Billings, Parker Parrish, John Winkler, all involved in an early wreck. Caution is out early. Take a look. So who is that? That's not him. Parker Parrish. Let's take another look. Somebody had smoke. Someone was already sideways at this point. So Dominic Billings. Is that the 42? 42 of Andrew Argo. Oop, my bad. Yeah, 42 and the 89 both lost it on the midline. Dominic Billings, however, got the worst of it, collecting the 9, the 88. I believe the 13 may have gotten involved a little bit there. What a big wreck on the first lap of the championship race. Dominic Billings already down pit road with plenty of damage. John Winkler right there. John Winkler so badly damaged he had to get towed back to pit road. Joey Stone in control of the race. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting and the Fearless Racing Network. Sorry, I just ran through all of our ads before we went green flag, and now it's like, well, darn, what do I talk about? Dominic Billings in the 89 staying on the lead lap by some miracle. He is rejoining at the tail end of the field. John Winkler, not sure if he's going to be towed back in time to get going before we go green flag. But he's not too horrendously far down in the order. He is in 17th, at least one lap down. Pace cars lights are off, getting ready to go green flag this time by here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Rolling up towards turns 3 and 4, John Winkler is out of the race. Very unfortunate. Pace car is off, rolling up towards the restart zone we go. Joey Stone on the point this time. Green flag is out. Lap 5. Whoa, it's happened immediately! 8 takes out the 84. It's a caution immediately on the restart. He hits Wesley Tribble in the 0-2. Second caution of the night. 8 spun it up right off the start again. Mason Stevens and Ryan Apt also involved. Immediately on the restart, Andrew Argo, they're still having problems. Let's take another look. Everybody gets jacked up. 17 gets hit. 5 and the 14 go up into the wall. 42 spins out and clobbers. I believe that's the 23 of Chris Hill. It is. He almost gets taken out again by the 5. Wrecking all over Helen Creation. Ryan App, wrong way on the racetrack. Joey Stone, Mason Stevens, Andrew Argo, Wesley Tribble. Dominic Billings may have avoided that by some miracle, because it doesn't look to be a scratch on him. 0-2 of Wesley Tribble involved. Nathan Reed with some pretty decent damage, I believe. Yes, you can see it on the right-hand side of that race car. And on that left fender as well. Big hits for everybody involved. Go back live. Andrew Ziegler is now in control of the race. Reese Cloudis, Chris Hill, Mason Stevens all down pit road. Ryan App, Joey Stone back off. Andrew Argo now down a lap. Catching up to the pace car. Pace car's lights are off. 42 getting the wave around. Back onto the lead lap he goes. Andrew Ziegler, Andrew Howell, Kyler McCarthy, Jacob Williams, Tom Shacklock, Austin Alexa, Parker Parrish, Dominic Billings, Nathan Reed, and Wesley Tribble both down pit road still. Joey Stone, Mason Stevens, Chris Hill, Andrew Argo, Ryan Apt, all on the lead lap. Reese Cloudis down 1. We roll back through turns 1 and 2. Everybody getting set up once again. Rolling down into turns 3 and 4 we go. Everybody getting settled back in. Let's see if we can actually go more than 200 yards with green flag. Pace cars lights are back on here at Homestead, Miami. Not entirely sure why. Pace cars lights back off, making sure everybody's, I believe, on the lead lap at least. Try to make sure John Winkler's back. No. Reese Cloudis may be back on the lead lap now. Sun continuing to set here at Homestead, Miami. The palm trees, imagine that they're, waving in the wind and, being all beautiful and that kind of stuff. Reese Cloudis down a lap. Wesley Tribble, I presume, will be down a lap as well with Chris Hill. Very unfortunate night for Wesley Tribble, as he really needed to be in this race. Caution is still in the air. I am not entirely sure why we keep putting pace cars lights back on, but hey, it's alright. Pretty sure they're just trying to make sure everybody that is in the championship has a snowball's chance at getting the win out here tonight. Pace cars lights are back off, ready to go green flag this time by. I believe everybody that needs to be, or wants to be, is back and situated. Wesley Tribble still a lap down, rolling up towards the restart zone we go. Second caution of the night coming to a close. Green flag back in the air. Top four away beautifully. Not sure what happened to the rest of the field, but they all didn't have a great start. 88-66 did not have a great getaway. 11 of 75 in stage number 1, rolling through turns 1 and 2, 19 on the 24, side by side down the backstretch. Everybody's starting to fan out early. Not sure if that is a good idea, as I believe that is the 13? Whoa, 24 up into the wall. Managed to recover, but definitely a scary moment. That's what I talk about. That wall definitely just reaches out and grabs you. You get tunnel vision on trying to run that line. It can and will just grab you if you're not careful. Let's jump down to Nathan Reed on the high side with the 89 of Dominic Billings right behind him. 88 just up the road a little bit. 24-66 up the road as well. 88 trying to contest the 24 down into turn 3. 84 on the high side trying to split the difference. Potentially aiming to go 3 wide off of turn 4 we go. 24 still on the bottom. Sliding in front of the 84. 88-66 ahead. Rolling back through turns 3 and 4, Nathan Reed back up to third. Let's jump down to Mason Stevens and the number 17, contesting the number 89 and the 88 into turns 1 and 2. 66 just up the road a little bit, 88 sliding down a little. Little blocks. Not huge, but little ones. 88 with a huge slingshot off of the 66 down into turn 3. Brake just that little bit later. Managed to make it work. 66 Chevrolet of Tom Shacklock. Trying to run away from this 89 just ahead of him. 17 in the 89 fighting it out. Down into turns 1 and 2 we go again. At Homestead Miami Speedway with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. High side seems to have more grip and speed at the moment. 66 dropping. Whoa! 66 gets dumped by the 17. Did he recover? Tom Shacklock. No, he didn't. Huge damage to the 66. Front left of the car completely destroyed. Not what you want to see from... I don't even know who that was. Who was that? Who was I on board with? I can't even remember. I believe that was Mason Stevens on the 17. Just completely dumped Tom Shacklock in the 66 as he's now under pressure from both the 80, the 8, and the 5 right behind him. Ignore the fact that that Joey Stone is in the 83 on my screen. He says the 8 on his paint job. Ryan Apt and Joey Stone fighting this 17. Caution is out here at Homestead, Miami. Not sure if it was for... No, it was Reese Cloudis. 14 car on your screen. Sends it a little hard into turn 3. Loses it off of 4. Spins it out. Oh! Pile drives it into the end of pit road's wall. Destroying the number 14. He gets towed straight back to pit road. Tom Shacklock pulling down pit road as well. Third caution of the night. Andrew Howell up into the lead of the race. Here with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you by Hidden and Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team. Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish! Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish.
We are back once again with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you by Hidden. Built for the hunt, built to last. Check out Hidden. Our gear is lightweight, durable, and water-resistant, designed to stay quiet in the woods when it matters most. We even built zinc anti-odor technology right into the fabric so you stay undetected for longer. We partner with Lee Bryce and songwriter Rob Hatch to design it, and our patented camo pattern is built to help you disappear when the moment counts. Check it out now at hidden.com, HIDEN.com. Base car's lights are off, ready to go green flag this time by here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Third caution of the night. Andrew Howell, Nathan Reed, Parker Parrish, Kyler McCarthy, Mason Stevens, Dominic Billings, Jacob Williams, Ryan Apt, Austin Alexa, Andrew Argo, Andrew Ziegler, Joey Stone, Wesley Tribble, Chris Hill, Tom Shacklock, Reese Cloudis, and John Winkler are both out. Shacklock down 1. Rolling through turns 3 and 4. Pace car down pit road. Rolling up towards the restart zone we go. Green flag back in the air. We are racing lap 21 of 75 in stage number 1. Charging down into turn 1. 84 of Nathan Reed right up against the high side. 88 of Parker Parrish right behind him. Kyler McCarthy running behind the 4 on the bottom as we roll off of turn 2. Down the backstretch we go. 24 blocking the 88 down into turn 3. 5 of Ryan Apt up into the mix, just behind the right side of your screen. Everybody getting settled back in early. Nathan Reed is back in the lead of this race. 24 looking up the inside. 4 on the midline. 88 and the 89 right behind them. Let's jump on board with the 89 of Dominic Billings. Ryan Apt contesting the 88. 17 of Mason Stevens right behind him now. Getting passed by the 88. 24 of Kyler McCarthy being a successful roadblock at the moment. 5 in the 84 falling back from the 4 of Andrew Howell back in the lead of this race as we roll off of turn 2. 4, 5, 84, 24, 89, 88, 83. Back into turn 3 and 4 we go. Let's go on board a little bit further back into the field. Wesley Tribble in the 0-2 up against the wall. Again, what I've been saying, that wall, especially here at Homestead, Miami, really does just reach out and grab race cars. This is not an easy track to race, no matter what anybody says in any generation of NASCAR. If you're not careful, if you don't have the right mentality, you will be up against that wall in no time, and it is not very easy to get away from. No matter how hard you steer away, no matter how hard you slow down. Of 75, just a little under halfway through stage 1. Coming back a little bit further to the 77 of Jacob Williams, running the Carson Hocevar Chili's machine. Rolling through turns 3 and 4 here at Homestead, Miami. 42 of Andrew Argo, one of the 3 Andrews we have out here tonight in the Chevrolet just behind him, last car on the lead lap. 66 of Tom Shacklock, down 1. Reese Cloudis and John Winkler both out of the race here at Homestead, Miami. Still anybody's race. Nathan Reed, my information is correct, needs to wreck out of this race. And then either Wesley or... Hang on, let me double check this. It's Wesley and Kyler McCarthy would have to be a good bit ahead of the other driver in order to take away this championship. Question is, this is a long race. How do we know if none of the three finish? Obviously, if none of the three finish, Nathan Reed would be the winner by default for the championship, but we would still stay on board with this race to find out who wins the race overall, which is always a bit of a bragging right. You win the last race of the full season. Coming back up to the lead, Joey Stone in the number 80, number 8, excuse me, up into the lead here. 4 of Andrew Howell right behind him. Ryan Apt, in the 5 behind him. Through turns 1 and 2, this is a three-way battle for the lead. Kyler McCarthy and Nathan Reed right behind them. 2 championship cars, 1 car up into the wall. I believe that was the 19 of Andrew Ziegler. Into turns 3 and 4 we go. 8, 4, 5, 24, 84, 89, 19, 17 in the 88, and the 0-2 rounding out your top 10. Pretty good gap between... Whoa, we have a caution. Chris Hill with a potential problem. He's very slow on the bottom of the racetrack. Let's take a look here. Whoa, lost it off of turn 4, I believe. He was sideways long before that. He plowed into the wall. Yeah, nothing he could do about it. These cars are either plowing tight like you just saw, or you are doing some serious Tokyo drift stuff. And unfortunately, the number 23 did not have the ability to get it away from the wall. Andrew Howell down pit road. Excuse me. Joey Stone in control of the race here at Homestead, Miami. Question is, who's going to pit and who's going to stay out? All that good stuff here at Homestead. It's going to be a great way to see how this night goes. 4th caution of the night here with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. The Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, home of all your favorite Fearless drivers merchandise, Goose's Rallycan Shop, the official paint booth of Fearless Broadcasting, Rock Bottom Racing, and our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Tier 1 Setups. Use code FEARLESS, that's FEARLESS, checkout for 10% off. in racing news today, I found this out before we went live. I believe it was... Oh god, who was it? I have to find that again. But somebody just did 240 miles an hour at Speed Weeks in Indianapolis in preparation for the Indy 500 coming up next Sunday, excuse me. That is insane. 240 miles an hour in an Indy car in this day and age is crazy to me. It's like, that is unheard of in this day and age, because everything has to be so toned far back and all that petty bullshit. Forgive my language, but it's just the truth at this point, because it's like, really? We have to sissy out from doing all the cool stuff? Pace car's lights are off, rolling through turns 3 and 4 we go. 8, 24, 19, 13. Joey Stone, Kyler McCarthy, Andrew Ziegler, Austin Alexa, Nathan Reed, Ryan App, Dominic Billings, Mason Stevens, Wesley Tribble, and Chris Hill. Pace car down pit road this time. Rolling up towards the restart zone, 88, assuming his correct position. Green flag back in the air. We are racing lap 36 of 75 in stage number 1. My neck. I've needed that all day. Joey Stone in the 8 being run down by the 24, very loose off of turn 2. Managed to get it stabilized. 1984 right behind him. Rolling down the backstretch we go once again. Off of turn 4, down the path, the start-finish line. Let's jump on board with Wesley Tribble. He's back up into the top 6. Starting to make up some progress here. One of your top 3 for the championship. The other 2 being Kyler McCarthy and Nathan Reed. Nathan Reed in 4th, currently with the championship lead at the moment. Again, as I said, he either needs to come stone dead last or wreck out of the race, as the 89 and the 17 look to go straight on by the 02. Not sure what the 02 of Wesley Tribble's problem is tonight. He just cannot get a rhythm going in that race car as we roll down the front stretch and into turn 1. 89 of Dominic Billings, trying to keep some momentum going, help that 02 out. 17 of Mason Stevens up the inside. 02 of Wesley Tribble not having a great night. '17 and 02 down the backstretch. Caution is out. Austin Alexa down a lap for a pit stop. Parker Parrish, the one with the crash. 88 loses it in the middle of, I believe that is yep, that's turn 2. Spun it off of turn 2 and tried getting it set back straight. Couldn't quite do it. Inevitably bringing the caution out for the 5th time tonight here at Homestead Miami Speedway. This is Fearless Broadcasting.
Real quick, you both stop real quick, double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
We are back once again with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Joey Stone, Nathan Reed, Ryan Apt, Andrew Ziegler, Dominic Billings, Wesley Tribble, Mason Stevens, Chris Hill, Andrew Howell, Jacob Williams, Andrew Argo, Tom Shacklock, Kyler McCarthy, Parker Parrish, Alex Alexa, still down one. Not quite sure how, but Parker Parrish off and on the track once again. Rolling down the backstretch, pace cars, lights are off, getting ready to go green flag, this time by Joey Stone, Nathan Reed, Ryan Apt, Andrew Ziegler, top four. Nathan Reed, the one currently at the moment with the highest chance of winning the championship out here tonight. Pretty much regardless of where he finishes, he needs to finish the race. And that's basically it at this point. Pace car is off. Fifth caution of the night coming to a close. Joey Stone on the point. Green flag back in the air. Everyone rolling away a little more tentatively this time as we charge down the front stretch into turn one. Let's go over to a more unique camera as we ride on board. 44 of 75, 30 laps to go in stage number one here. Right up against the wall. Off of turn two, down the backstretch and charging into turn three we go once again. 884 in the 5. You can't see the 84 in the 5 just due to how my screen is currently set up. But 8 with a good lead, over half a second ahead. 45 of 75. Now it's 30 laps to go. My apologies. 83, or the 8 of Joey Stone, with a good half-second lead down into turns 1 and 2, off of 2 and onto the backstretch we go again. Nathan Reed starting to lose time to the number 8. 5 of Ryan Apt shoving him all the way down into turn 1. Dominic Billings up to 4th. Let's jump on board with him. We roll off of turn 2, 19 of Andrew Ziegler. Right there with him in the totally Dodge number 19 Ford Mustang. for that. Been having some trouble with my voice lately. Very dry. Spring did not spring very early this year, and it's been killing me as we're starting to get into summer. You know, summer weather is gonna be like, oh my god, it's hot and it's dry and I can't help myself. As we jump down to the 0-2 of Wesley Tribble, rolling down through turns 1 and 2, 24 of Kyler McCarthy, his championship contender. Side by side down the backstretch, 24 falling behind the 0-2, 0-2 all the way up to the high side. Trying to split the 4 blocking the 24 down on the bottom. 0-2, excuse me. 4 with a big slide. 0-2 right on his bumper, giving him a shot down the front stretch. Past the start-finish line, 25 laps to go in stage number 1. We approach the halfway point of this race. 75 will be the end of stage 1, and then we will run all the way to the end of the race here. The final 75 laps rounding out to 150. Jump down to Andrew Argo in the 42 Coca-Cola machine, trying to run down to the 66 of Tom Shacklock past the start-finish line. Austin Alexa in the number 13, still a lap down, not entirely sure why he did not get a wave around under that last caution, as he may have gotten a penalty for entering a closed pit. He may have committed just that split second too late. Nothing he could do about it. Final 2 cars in this race, Reese Cloudis and John Winkler, both out of this race due to early wrecks. Very unfortunate way for their night to be going. We are 1/3 into this race at lap 52, start of lap 53 this time by Joey Stone. Trying to run away with it still. He's 3/4 of a second up, excuse me. He rolls off of turn 4. Past the start-finish line and into turns 1 and 2 we go again. Down off of turn 2. Nathan Reed up to second with about a 1.5, almost 2 second gap ahead of the 5 of Ryan App. He charges down into turns 3 and 4 we go. Caution is out. Andrew Howell. Everyone starts backing it down. Let's take a quick look at what happened here. 4 of Andrew Howell spins it off of turn 4. Got it recovered, but just couldn't get it straightened back out as he takes a slide down the front stretch. Did the same thing pretty much the 88 did. Tried correcting it on his own, just couldn't quite make it happen. 8 of Joey Stone. Still rolling here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Sixth caution of the night with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattle Can Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. And of course, our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Tier 1 Setups. Use code FEARLESS, that's FEARLESS, at checkout for 10% off your orders. Pace car's lights are off, getting ready to go green flag this time by Joey Stone, Nathan Reed, Ryan App, Dominic Billings, Mason Stevens, Kyler McCarthy, Wesley Tribble, Parker Parrish, Andrew Howell, Jacob Williams, Chris Hill, Andrew Ziegler, Andrew Argo, Tom Shacklock, and Austin Alexa back on the lead lap. Reese Cloudis and John Winkler both out of the race. 15 cars left in the field, all of which are on the lead lap once again. Everybody trying to get their tires warmed up here. Sixth caution of the night coming to a close this time by Pace car is off. Rolling up towards the restart zone we go. 8 in the 84, side by side. Green flag in the air. 84 in the 808 clean. Both of them spin them up on the restart. Managed to get them going. 89 in the 5 right behind them. Charging down into turns 1 and 2. 89 staying up top. Trying to use the momentum on the high side as night continues to fall. We are fully in the darkness now. 84, 5, 89, 24. 17, 88, 02, 77 in the 4 are your top 10. We charge down through turns 3 and 4. Laps to go this time by here at Homestead Miami Speedway in stage number 1. Approaching the halfway point of this race, Joey Stone with 31 laps of 60 led this time by. Or 59 led this time by, my apologies. I cannot count. I am an idiot. I cannot count. Rolling through, I believe, turns 3 and 4 we go. 8 in the 84, 5 of Ryan Apt on the high side behind them. Top 3 all in your screen. Everybody trying to run down this number 83 or the 8 of Joey Stone. He's continuing to run away with it. He's already 0.4 of a second up on the 84. Once again, Nathan Reed in second place. Let's jump down to Chris Hill in the 23. Haven't been on board with him yet today. Trying to chase down Parker Parrish in the number 88, just a little bit up the road, about a car and a half length ahead. Down the front stretch we go. Everybody trying to keep up with these guys. 14 laps to go. Not sure if these guys are going to be able to do any real adjustments to these cars. Try to get them to run a little bit smoother out here tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch. Everybody trying to keep the speed going. Down turns 1 and 2, running down the 88-19 of Andrew Ziegler, right behind him in the number 19 Dodge Ford Mustang. Yes, I know that is a controversial sentence, but that is the paint job he's running. Picture the Brad Keselowski, I believe it's the Brad Keselowski paint? Is that a Brad Keselowski paint? I think it is. Picture the one where Brad Keselowski gets flipped over at, I believe it is Charlotte or Texas? In the Car of Tomorrow Dodge, where the car got flipped over, landed upside down on the driver's side on the catch fence through the quad oval, and it was like, ooh, that was a scary one. '23 still holding 8th place, having passed the 88 of Parker Parrish. 19 of Andrew Ziegler going past him now. Dominic Billings and Wesley Tribble up the road a little bit. Let's jump up to Dominic. Still on the high side, 17 right below him. 0-2 a little bit back, 17 getting a better run off of turn 2. Down the backstretch we go, 89. Really able to draft off that 17, though. He really seems to have that 17's number when it comes to the straights, but does not have a lot of speed throughout the corner. Nine laps to go in stage number 1. Eight laps to go, still on board with the 89. 19 and the 23 battling it out, but right next to him. Almost going 3 wide off of turn 2. 23 and the 19 deciding not to do it. Gotta be very careful with how they make that move. If they do want to take it 3 wide, they may do here. 19 on the bottom, 23 in the middle, 89 all the way up against the wall. 23 slowing down a little bit, sliding up behind the 89 off of turn 4 past the start-finish line. 19 trying to sneak into position behind the 89, blocking the 23. 19 down to the bottom once again. 23 trying to run the middle line. Midline here at Homestead, Miami does not always seem to work. It is a worthwhile thing to try. Whoa! 19 has a big moment. Managed to recover it completely sideways off of turn 2. Huge drift from the 19. What a save from Andrew Ziegler. He was completely sideways off of turn 2. He fully corrected that and managed to make it work. What a recovery. Nathan Reed back up into the lead of this race. The 8 of Joey Stone, half a second back as we come down towards 5 laps to go this time by. He's rolling down the backstretch into turn 3 we go now. 83 in the 5 right behind them, 2 teammates, Joey Stone and Ryan Apt, running the mid and high side off of turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, 84 Tecton Chevrolet, claiming 5 laps to go here in stage number 1. I believe at this point, if we do have a caution, we will go straight to stage number 2 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. 84, 8, 5, 24, 17, 02. 23, 89, 4, 19, 66, 88, 13, 77, and the 42 all still on track. 14 of Reese Cloudis and 9 of John Winkler out of this race due to earlier accidents. Ryan Apt and Joey Stone, 2 teammates fighting each other and losing time to the number 84. 4 laps to go as he rolls off of turn 2 and down the backstretch we go. 3 laps to go in stage number 1. Coming to the halfway mark here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Nathan Reed. 2 laps to go in stage number 1. Jump down to Chris Hill. Let's go down to 66. My apologies. Tom Shacklock, excuse me. Shacklock 9 seconds behind our leader in Nathan Reed at the moment. Running a good race out here. He is in 11th at the moment. Trying to just keep the momentum going. 1 more lap to go. 75. Nathan Reed will win stage number 1. He pretty much has it in the bag, as Ryan Apt is 1.1, 1.2. seconds behind. 1 lap to go in stage number 1. Nathan Reed down the backstretch with a moderate lead over Ryan Apt and Kyler McCarthy. McCarthy 1.5 seconds back. Ryan Apt within 1 second now. What is the 84 doing? 84 is pulling down pit road. He forgot it was the end of the stage. Nathan Reed comes down pit road a lap too early. I don't know if he was running out of gas or what, but that is a bold move. 7th caution of the night for stage 1. Nathan Reed, excuse me, pulls down pit road and parks it at the exit of pit road, or right at his pit stall. Ryan Apt taking stage 1 because Nathan Reed went down pit road. Nathan Reed will be a lap down. Thankfully, I believe he will be the lucky dog and get his position back, line up at the end of the field. I also don't know how many other cars need to pit out here tonight. Nathan Reed with a bold strategy going down pit road a lap early. Gets his lap back. Andrew Ziegler wins the race off pit road. Ryan Apt in 3rd. Mason Stevens, Kyler McCarthy, Wesley Tribble, Joey Stone, Chris Hill, Andrew Howell, Dominic Billings, Parker Parrish, Tom Shacklock, Jacob Williams, Austin Alexa, Andrew Argo still down pit road at the moment. It's flashing between he is out and he is in the pits. Not sure if he's having a radio issue at the moment, but Nathan Reed, Argo off pit road now. He's still on the lead lap. Nathan Reed in control of this race on the restart. Ryan Apt right behind him in 3rd place on the bottom. 19 of Andrew Ziegler on the top, getting ready to go green flag this time by. rolling around through turns 1 and 2. Everybody getting settled back in. Let's see if we can clean this up for the last half of this race here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Let's have some fun and round out the end of this race here at Homestead Miami. 7th caution of the night for stage 1, going into stage number 2. Pace car down pit road this time. Green flag is in the air. We are racing once again. 84 away like a bullet. Managed to get the launch that he needed. 3 wide behind them as we get settled into this race once again. 19 sends it up to the high side through turns 1 and 2. 5 of Ryan App. Whoa, 17's around. That's not 17. Who is that? Somebody here. Yes, it was a 17. Mason Stevens. I forgot what number he was. It's like, wait a minute. Am I losing my mind again? 17 of Mason Stevens spins it off a turn 2. Clobbers the 4 and the 23 again. Huge damage. 89. I'm not sure if the 89 got involved, but he managed to go around it at the end there. Mason Stevens on cold tires spins it up off a turn 2, bringing out the 8th caution in the first of stage number 2.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa. Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Pace car's lights are off, getting ready to go green flag for the 9th time tonight. Everybody deciding to try and warm up their tires this time before we go green flag. That may help this time. Nathan Reed, Andrew Ziegler, Ryan App, Joey Stone, Andrew Howell, Kyler McCarthy, Parker Parrish, Wesley Tribble, Jacob Williams, Dominic Billings, Andrew Argo, Tom Shacklock, Austin Alexa, Chris Hill, and Mason Stevens, the 3rd victim out here tonight. He is out of the race. 14 cars left in this race. Pace car is off. Rolling up towards the restart zone, 84 of Nathan Reed on the point. 17 laps led. Through the restart zone we go. Green flag back in the air here at Homestead, Miami. 19 didn't get away clean. 8 punts him in the bumper. Managed to get around it. Almost got very loose as we charged down into turns 1 and 2. Almost going 3 wide. We almost did. 3 wide behind them. 19, the 5, and the 8. Managed to get away from that kind of situation. A little bit of 3 wide action behind. 19, the 24, the 0-2. All on the bottom, trying to get past this 84. 24 gives the 19 a shot, sending him up the racetrack with Ryan Apt. 8 sneaks right on by the 0-2 off of turn 4. A lot of good momentum from that number 83, or the number 8, excuse me, of Ryan Stone. Currently trying to keep some serious speed going off of turns 1 and 2. 5 of Ryan Apt going, my apologies, voice crack. 5 of Ryan Apt trying to block the 24 and the 19 behind them. 8 of Joey Stone trying to run down the 84 of Nathan Reed ahead of them. We roll back through turns 3 and 4 past the start-finish line. I believe Joey Stone is the highest, is the car with the most laps led at 39 so far out here tonight of 86. Could be wrong, but I believe that is correct. Rolling back through turns 3 and 4. 8 very low on the racetrack. Clipped the apron. Managed to get away from that. He has been really sending that race car. 24, Kyler McCarthy, looking to go up the inside of the 5 as he breezes past the number 8. 5 of Ryan Apt all the way up to the high side. 8 of Joey Stone trying to go with them. Huge run off of turn 4. That slingshot move from the bottom of the racetrack to the top through turns 3 and 4 seems to really be working for that number 8 car when it's trying to get past anybody around him. Seems to really be working. 24 stuck on the high side behind the 5. 8 right next to him. Nowhere for him to go as we roll down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4 we go. 84 Nathan Reed still leading the way by about half a second at the moment. Rolling around turns 3 and 4. Let's jump down to Chris Hill in the 23, trying to run down the 88 of Parker Parrish just ahead of him. Joey Stone. Whoa, Joey Stone crashed. According to the timesheet, Joey Stone just crashed. Let's take a look. Very slow. Not quite sure what happened. Let's rewind this here. Went up to the high side, loses it through turn 2, and pummels the outside wall. Managed to get around him, but pummels the inside wall, trying to get that car slowed down. Joey Stone off the racetrack. Not sure if he's trying to wrestle it back down to pit road. He has to get towed back to pit road, and that may be Joey Stone's night out here tonight. $60 laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Rolling down the front stretch, Nathan Reed still holding a good lead at the moment. Still about half a second up on Kyler McCarthy in the 24 in second place. Again, unfortunately, Nathan Reed pretty much needs to not finish in order for Kyler McCarthy or Wesley Tribble to have a chance at the championship out here tonight. But they're still putting on a fantastic show regardless. Wesley Tribble down in 9th at the moment. still running a good race, regardless of his position. Kyler McCarthy in the 24, right behind the 84 of Nathan Reed. We roll off of turn 4 and down the front stretch into turn 1 we go again. Everybody trying to keep their momentum up, keep up with Nathan Reed. We roll down the backstretch now, 24 and the 5 of Ryan Apt. Behind the 24, Kyler McCarthy, Andrew Ziegler, Andrew Howell, Parker Parrish, Chris Hill, Wesley Tribble, Jacob Williams, Tom Shacklock, Andrew Argo, Austin Alexa, and Dominic Billings. Joey Stone may still be in this race if he still has a fast repair. Be very far down in terms of laps, but he should be able to be a rolling roadblock in case it needs to be. .56 laps to go this time by. Nathan Reed slowly reeling in the overall lap count. Jump down into the field once again. Let's go on board with Parker Parrish in the 88, trying to run down the 4 of Andrew Howell just ahead of him. Andrew Howell been on fire all night. Qualified in the top 5. Held pole for a little bit and held the fastest lap in practice. 55 laps to go. Four in the 88, still fighting it out between the two of them. Four laps to go, 88 of Parker Parrish. Slowing down a little bit. Wesley Tribble going up the inside of him as we charge down into turns 3 and 4. 0-2 of Wesley Tribble. Again, not been the fastest car on track all night, but has been running pretty consistently regardless. The 11 and the 13 of Alex Alexa and Andrew Argo both just disappeared from the timesheet for a moment there. Dominic Billings is out. Not sure what happened there. Dominic Billings went down pit road and is out of the race. Not quite sure what happened there. Dominic Billings is out. He missed his stall. He is down pit road. I'm not entirely sure why he would have been out of the race. Still down pit road? No, he is out. What just happened there? 13 cars left in this race. 83 of Joey Stone, if he does get back out on the racetrack, will be in 13th place. .51 laps to go, 50 to go this time by 84 Nathan Reed. Under pressure from Kyler McCarthy right behind him. He is within 1/10 of a second. Less than a car length between the two of them as they go down into turns 1 and 2. McCarthy holding the midline, 84 of Nathan Reed holding the bottom. Rolling off of turn 2 and down the backstretch. 24 with the slingshot down the bottom of the racetrack. 84 blocks him low. managed to get away from it. 24 still on the midline, forcing the 84 to the high side. Rolling through turns 3 and 4. Both of them a little loose, equally loose. Off of turn 4, down the front stretch we go. 24, Kyler McCarthy gonna have to make another run at it to make it work. Out here tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Less than 50 laps to go. .48 laps to go. Andrew Argo down pit road. Go down to Jacob Williams in the 77. Currently in 9th. Argo down 2 off of pit road. Jacob Williams 9.5 seconds behind the field. Or behind the pace, excuse me. Running a good race regardless. A lot of fast drivers in this league, just not having a great night overall. Running very consistently. This is just how Miami reacts. This is a very interesting racetrack and how you have to drive it. And as I was saying in practice before we went live, you are either plowing tight all the way through the corners where you hit the walls, or you are trying to drift these NASCARs around the corners in order for them to remotely turn at all. And there's very little in between those two options. .45 laps to go this time by. .42 laps to go, coming down to 41 this time by. Nathan Reed still leading the way at the moment here at Homestead Miami Speedway. 40 laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway. 39 now. 112 of 150 completed this time. Nathan Reed leading the way still. 46 laps of 112 so far out here tonight. .36 laps to go. Nathan Reed, 50 laps led overall tonight. Starting to see some green flag pit stops. Kyler McCarthy down 1. Andrew Argo down pit road. Andrew Howell down pit road. Andrew Ziegler, Wesley Tribble, Ryan Apt, Chris Hill, Parker Parrish, Tom Shacklock, and Jacob Williams all still on the lead lap. 35 laps to go. 34 this time by. .33 laps to go. Jacob Williams, last car on the lead lap in the 77. Down in 8th. Kyler McCarthy, Andrew Howell, Austin Alexa, and Andrew Argo. Andrew Argo is out of the race, excuse me. McCarthy, Howell, and Alexa down 1. Trying to run down Tom Shatlock. Almost 2 seconds up the road. Parker Parrish right there with him. Chris Hill, another 5 seconds up on them. Ryan Apt over about 5 or 6 seconds ahead of him. Wesley Tribble 2 seconds ahead, and then Ziegler 5 seconds ahead. Nathan Reed up 2.5 in first place. 31 laps to go, this time by Nathan Reed, running a hell of a race out here tonight. Absolute masterclass from, at this point, unless something catastrophic happens, he will be our champion out here tonight, here with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen, brought to you in part by Hidden. Built for the hunt and built to last. Check out Hidden. Our gear is lightweight, durable, and water resistant, designed to stay quiet in the woods when it matters the most. We even built zinc anti-odor technology right into the fabric so you stay undetected for longer. We partner with Lee Brice and songwriter Rob Hatch to design it, and our patented camo pattern is built to help you disappear when the moment counts. Check it out now at hidden.com, HIDEN.com. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattle Can Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. And of course, our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Tier 1 Setups. Use code FEARLESS, that's FEARLESS, at checkout for 10% off your orders. Nathan Reed down pit road, Andrew Ziegler up to the lead of the race. Wesley Tribble down pit road this time. Ryan Apt staying out, he's up to second. Parker Parrish in the 88 staying out as well by looks of things. 19 of Andrew Ziegler back into the lead. Jacob Williams staying out as well. Andrew Ziegler, Ryan Apt, Parker Parrish. And Jacob Williams. Excuse me for my voice cracking here tonight. Andrew Ziegler, Ryan Apt, Parker Parrish, and Jacob Williams still on the lead lap. Nathan Reed, Kyler McCarthy, Wesley Tribble, Andrew Howell, Chris Hill, Tom Shacklock, Austin Alexa, all down one lap at this point. Waiting on the top four to go down pit road as we come down to 25 laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway. 19 of Andrew Ziegler is now up to 14 laps led, 9 seconds ahead of Ryan Apt in second. Parker Parrish, 22 seconds behind. Jacob Williams, 25 behind. Those are the cars on the lead lap. .24 laps to go. Not quite sure when anybody else is going to be coming down pit road in this top four. I doubt that they're going to be able to really make it the rest of the way out here tonight. Long way to go on what is left in these race cars. .23 laps to go. And the question really is, how much longer will these guys be able to run without pitting? 19 definitely is starting to slow down a little bit, though. You can see it overall in his pace, but he is still gaining time over the 5 of Ryan Apt, the 88 of Parker Parrish, and the 77 of Jacob Williams. He's up to 10.3, 25.3, and 29.2. Off of turn 4 he goes. Has to start finish line. He is trying to run this race out here tonight. Just destroy what's left of the field here at Homestead Miami with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Brought to you in part by Tier 1 Setup Shop and all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless. 21 laps to go as we roll off of turn 2. Let's jump down into the field a little bit. Let's go down to the 4 of Andrew Howell. Down a lap, currently in 8th place. Trying to run down the 0-2 of Wesley Tribble and the 24 of Kyler McCarthy. No idea where they are, as the timesheet does not support that at the moment. Rolling down into turns 3 and 4. Let's see if we can find another little pack to join up with. Let's go up to Nathan Reed. 54 laps led, currently in 5th place. Trying to run down, or well, get the lap back on the top 4. Kyler McCarthy behind, not quite sure how far he is. 84 just entering turn 3 now. Kyler McCarthy just off of turn 2. Plenty of distance between these two cars. 20 laps to go. If a caution comes out, 77 of Jacob Williams is down pit road this time. Again, question is, if a caution comes out, what will that do to the overall order? Who's going to be able to get their lap back and be in a fighting position? $18 laps to go. Jacob Williams off of pit road. Andrew Ziegler still leading the way out here tonight. Ryan Apt 12.8, almost 13 seconds behind. Parker Parrish over 30 seconds behind. At this rate, Parker Parrish may go a lap down before he even goes down pit road. He is just up the road from the number 19. 13 of, who is that? That is Austin Alexa trying to get his lap back on the 88. 88 trying to block him down the backstretch, excuse me. We enter turn 3 and 4. Again, I apologize. I keep getting lost on ovals. 88 plowing tight up into the wall. Again, I've described that multiple times before. Homestead, Miami will chew you up and spit you out if you're not careful about it. Run too high, run too fast into the corner, you will overshoot and hit the wall. Or if you just charge straight into it, you will lose the rear end of the car and spin yourself around, as we've seen a handful of times here as well. 84, yes, 84, Nathan Reed. My apologies, I got confused for a second there. Right on the bumper of the 19, trying to get his lap back. 88 blocking the 19. 84 stuck on the bottom. Got to be really careful about that. 19 of Andrew Ziegler trying to put this 88 down one lap. 88 not going to have any choice here. 84 of Nathan Reed trying desperately to get that lap back from the 19. Parker Parrish down one lap in 4th place. Question is, how much longer will Andrew Ziegler be able to hold off the 84 and the might of Nathan Reed? The question also is, how much longer will he be able to survive on these very worn Goodyear tires and whatever fuel he has left as we come down to 14 laps to go? He still has enough in that car to make a good fight for the 84, trying to prevent him from getting his lap back as the 84 breezes on past and retakes 3rd place on the lead lap, starting to pull away from the number 19. Down the backstretch we go into turn 3. '19 coming down pit road this time, Ryan Apt. Question is, will he stay out? He stays out. Down the backstretch into turn 3 we go. 13 laps to go. Ryan Apt in control of this race, having only led 3 laps so far out here tonight. Nathan Reed up to second. Andrew Ziegler, excuse me. I believe he has gone down pit road. Yes, he has. Just coming off of pit road now back onto the racing surface. Question is, will he be able to fight Nathan Reed for the lead once again? He is over 3.5 seconds back, or well, yeah, about 3.5 seconds back. My apologies. Trying to read all of this with very small font. Rolling down the backstretch, Ryan Apt. Again, not sure how much longer he will be able to continue going. He may have to relent and go down pit road as we come down to the dying laps of this race. 11 laps to go this time. 77 of Jacob Williams looking to get a lap back here from the number 5 now, as he is now the leader. Through turns 1 and 2, 77 with the better tires, taking a chance on the midline as he slides up to the top off of turn 2. Down the backstretch we go again. 77 trying to breeze past the number 5. 77 staying up high this time. Running about a lane and a half from the top. Trying to stay right above where the crease in the asphalt is. 77 just having the better momentum. 5's not going to be able to hold off this 77 of Jacob Williams forever. We roll off of turn 1 and into 2. Down the backstretch we go this time once again. 23 of Chris Hill looking to get a lap back as well. Both of the 77 and the 23 drafting with each other. Chris Hill back on the lead lap. Top 7 back on the lead lap now. Chris Hill needing to pull away from this 5. 5 of Ryan Apt stuck on the bottom, still staying out. 9 laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen Championship race out here tonight. Nathan Reed, 14 seconds back and gaining like a madman. He's already back to 13 and a quarter. We roll off a turn 2, reeling in this number 5. Again, question is, will the 5 have to relent? Or is he really just trying to coast through the corners, just ride the clutch through the turns and make the most of what fuel and tire he has left? We roll off a turn 4, starting to get really loose on the exit again. Parker Parrish with an expedition off and on the track. He goes down pit road. Jump over to Nathan Reed as we have 8 laps to go. Still reeling in. He's gaining about a second a lap out here tonight as he rolls off a turn 2 on Ryan Apt. Not going to be enough time to pass him unless Apt goes down pit road. Seven laps to go. 84 of Nathan Reed still hunting down the 5 of Ryan Apt ahead of him. 19 of Andrew Ziegler in third, better part of 5 seconds behind. Not a lot he's going to be able to do about that. Nathan Reed is going to be your Dutch's Dirty Dozen Season 2 championship in these next-gen Cup cars. Regardless of what happens, there is no time left for Kyler McCarthy or Wesley Tribble to take the position away. There are not enough points on the table for it to matter anymore. Nathan Reed, pretty much, unless something catastrophic happens here, will be your Season 2 champion with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. We come down to 5 laps to go. Ryan Apt still putting on a great show out here tonight. Not sure how he's running that car on anything, considering he probably does not have much fuel left in the tank or very good grip left in the tires. He is definitely struggling to keep that car where he wants it. Through turns 3 and 4 we go again. Coming down to 4 laps to go. 84 of Nathan Reed coming down to 8 seconds. Slowly winding down. 8 3/4 down to 8.5. Really trying to pull that number 5 in and take the victory outright. Get the race win and the championship win. 5 of Ryan Apt nursing what is left of that race car. 3 laps to go. Anything at this point will be overtime with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Rolling off for turn 2, 5 of Ryan Apt we will stay on board with to the end of this race. Unless there is a caution, which will completely throw a spanner into the mix. 5 of Ryan Apt gonna breeze past the 88 of Parker Parrish, putting him down 4. Roll off of turn 4 and into turns 1 and 2 we go again. 2 laps to go. Anything at this point will officially be overtime. Rolling down the backstretch. Through turns 3 and 4, have to finish these final 2 corners. Take the white flag and ensure that we come back no matter what. White flag is in the air, coming back no matter what happens. It can be a demolition derby to the end of this race. It no longer matters. 5 of Ryan Apt needs to finish a few more turns. Question is, does he have the fuel to be able to make it happen? Despite the masterclass from Nathan Reed trying to reel in this number 5. 3.5 seconds from almost 10 seconds back from his pit stop. Ryan Apt will come back around and win here at Homestead Miami Speedway, but all eyes are on Nathan Reed in the number 84 as he takes the Dutch's Dirty Dozen Championship race and wins Season 2. Andrew Ziegler in 3rd, Kyler McCarthy and Wesley Tribble in 4th and 5th, respectively. Let's get Ryan Apt, if I can find him. Ryan Apt is not in here at the moment, but Nathan Reed is. Let's pull him in. Nathan Reed, this is Pat Wilkinson up the booth. Do you got me?
Yes, sir. I got you, man.
Nathan, congratulations on becoming the Season 2 champion with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Congratulations once again, and an absolute masterclass win, or for the championship anyway, out here at Homestead Miami. Talk us through it.
Yeah, man. Just really blessed to be a part of this group every week. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, that was an awesome run by Ryan, too. Congrats by him. I did not think he was going to make it on fuel, but he played the strategy game, and it worked out for him. So big congrats to him.
Well, once again, congratulations on the championship win out here tonight. And again, congratulations to Ryan Apt with the race win out here at Homestead Miami. He managed to nurse that car and still finish almost 3.25 seconds ahead of you. But you managed to reel in that number 5 like nobody's business. New tires and fresh fuel in that number 84 Chevrolet. Just worked out great for you. Congratulations once again. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Yeah, man, I've been saying it all season, but big thanks to Jake in the 77 and Wesley in the 02 for putting me in this league. I joined last season, so I didn't have a chance at getting a championship or anything there, but I started this team, Eagle Motorsports, with me and the 24 up here. And we went into the season just wanting to win for each of us. And we really dominated some races. I mean, the 24 car and Kyler, he had 2 wins and I had 3. And then our other teammate who started with us in the 8, he had a win as well. So I'm really happy to get this 1-2 in the standings for Eagle Motorsports, and I'm excited for it next year. And then big thanks to you too also, Pat, for coming on with this broadcast deal. It's been a lot of fun to be able to watch our races back with a broadcast. And yeah, it's just been a ton of fun, man.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And as we watch you and Kyler McCarthy burn it down here at Homestead Miami Speedway, congratulations once again. And we hope to see more of you next season. And tomorrow night if you're here with the Redline 600.
Yes, sir. I'll be there. It's going to be a lot of fun, man.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you for joining us once again. And hope to see more of you in the future.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Pat.
I do not see Andrew Ziegler in here, but I do have Kyler McCarthy as well. Let's get him. Kyler McCarthy, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. Do you got me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Kyler, unfortunate that you were not able to beat out your teammate, the number 84 Nathan Reed, but congratulations regardless on a fantastic second place in the championship out here tonight with Eagle Motorsports and the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Talk us through these final few laps of the race.
Yeah, I was hoping to flip the strat on Nathan there, my teammate, and unfortunately I blew it on pit road. But hats off to Nathan, he deserved it. We had a great battle all year round. Wish it would have been a little bit closer. I was hoping maybe he would kind of mess up on pit road about like I did, so we could battle it out. Even though I knew he would have the fresher tires, so he was gonna overcome it. But it was fun battling side by side there for the lead for a couple laps.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. Despite not leading a lap out here tonight at Homestead Miami Speedway, you ran one hell of a race. You were in the top 5 pretty much all night, despite the early incidents in the race, which brought out a few cautions that, well, weren't exactly great. But fantastic finish once again for you and Nathan Reed. Congratulations.
Thank you. And just a shout out to you for the broadcasts you do week in and week out. Appreciate you doing this for us. Jake and Wes and Brian and all the admin, Nathan. Shout out to them for putting on the league for the second year in a row now. And look forward to coming back next year and doing the same thing and just do one spot better in the points.
Couldn't agree with you more. Thanks for joining us up in the booth, and we hope to see more of you next time.
Thank you.
Let's get Wesley Tribble up in here, and we will call it a night. Wesley Tribble, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. Do you got me?
I do.
Wesley, unfortunate that you didn't win the championship out here tonight, but you put in one hell of an effort regardless. 10 positions gained, most improved car on track all night tonight. What a result for you in that number 02 Toyota Camry. You seem to be struggling for a lot of the night, but in the end you managed to make it work and finished in a respectable 5th place. Talk us through it.
Man, I went out for qualifying, and it ended before I could get a lap in, so I started way back in the back. And then I think lap 1, the Dom in the 89 spun about hit me, and then I just kind of got put behind the 8-ball, and then Joey spun his tires, and I probably should have just dove all the way to the inside, but I hit him, had to repair some damage. But I really didn't know what to do. I thought Highline was going to be pretty good, and then everyone just went to the bottom, and I just couldn't figure out the bottom, so I just stuck with the Highline. And I felt like if we had a long green flag run, that I could kind of just save my stuff and run the Highline. And that pretty much is what happened. Restarts were probably my biggest weakness at this track. It's the first time I've been here in this car, so there's a lot to learn. But super fun and stoked to come back with a top 5 with how much I've been struggling the past few weeks.
Well, admittedly, these tracks have been definitely doozies in terms of the schedule, and Homestead Miami, despite being one of the most iconic tracks on the NASCAR calendar, is renowned for being one of the most difficult ovals that we run at outside of like the half miles. But regardless, hey, a 5th place finish, a 3rd place finish in the championship, that is nothing to shake a stick at for an incredible race and an incredible season with you and everyone at the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Congratulations once again, Wesley, and we hope to see more of you next time. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
I just want to thank Jake, everyone, you, Pat. It's been super fun to be able to do this type of stuff, go back and rewatch the races from a broadcasted perspective. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Fearless Broadcasting, Parker and Hidden. Congrats to Nathan. He's put in hell of an effort, and if it wasn't for some of his issues in the past couple of weeks, this wouldn't have even been this close of a title fight. So congrats to him on his championship. I know that he's been working really hard on getting that going, and congrats to Ryan. We didn't think that he could save that much fuel, but he proved us wrong.
Well, congratulations once again. Thank you for joining us up in the booth. We hope to see more of you next time.
Thank you.
Well, folks, you have yet again spent another perfectly good hour, 2 hours and 20 minutes with all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. We thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more racing action. Tomorrow night will be probably one of the biggest nights in Fearless history. We will be broadcasting live a full-length 600-mile, 400-lap race with the Wild West Racing League Redline Radio 600 right here on Fearless Broadcasting starting around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain, and I believe 3 p.m. West Coast time. Oh, we have Ryan Apt, our race winner. Ryan Apt, welcome up to the booth, my friend. Congratulations on a fantastic win with, of all things, a fuel strategy run at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That was a wild one. I ran out of gas before I crossed the finish line. Let's just say that. Uh-oh. Did I lose you?
Nope, you're good.
Oh.
Sorry, I just had something pop up on my side. We're okay.
I had fuel for 44 laps. What a long run, for sure.
Yeah. How you managed to do that is beyond me, because if that were me running, I would have been out about 25 laps ago. So,
well, I got to give a shout out to my spotter on that one.
You had a hell of a run as everyone decided to chicken out and go pit stops and all that good stuff. You managed to keep trudging that number 5 Chevrolet pit stop diecast machine out there just on and on and on. I'm amazed that you didn't shred your tires and just bleed time earlier into this race, considering how just overall rough Miami's surfaces are. But hey, you ran a hell of a race out there tonight. Second most improved car overall at 9 positions gained since the start. That is nothing to shake a stick at, my friend. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to... Oh, okay. It's fine. He left. Well, folks, now that you've spent an extra 5 minutes with all of us, thank you again for watching. We hope you've enjoyed tonight. Again, we'll be here tomorrow night with the Wild West Racing League Redline Radio 600 in the 2013 Cup cars. We hope you tune in for that as well. That is going to be a huge event for everyone here at Fearless Broadcasting. So make sure you tune in, and we hope you enjoy that. But for now, it is 11 o'clock tonight. I am done. My voice is done. And until next time, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa. Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.